Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. I am so excited. Sunrise on the Reaping comes out tomorrow and I am so excited. I am a huge Hunger Games fan. I have been since I read the series for the first time. I think I was 15, so it's been 12 years, and I'm so excited to read Hamish's story, so taking you along with me. I am actually attending the Barnes & Noble release party tonight, so I will be receiving my copy of the book at 11 p.m. tonight. The release party is not until 9:30 tonight, so our agenda for today, we're at the store, we're getting snacks. We're gonna need some snacks for reading. 2, I have to find my plaid PJ pants. If you know, you know. I have not found them since we moved to Illinois, so I think they're still being used as cushion in some of the boxes in the garage. So we're gonna dig through the garage to find those. 3, we're gonna take a nap. And then 4, we're gonna get ready for the release party. So I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Okay, here is my braid. I have not done a Katniss braid on my hair since I was in high school. T-minus like 50 minutes until the release party starts. I'm so excited! Final fit check before we go. I got my Hunger Games sweater on. I have worn this to see Mockingjay Part 1 and Part 2 and The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes in movie theaters. It's only fitting I wear this today as well. I do have Mockingjay pin, and then I found plaid PJ pants to wear. These are my husband's, but they work, so it's fine, And I also did the Katniss braid. I'm gonna finish my Celsius and then it's time to go to the release party. I'm so excited. So I just got to Barnes & Noble. The doors open in about 8 minutes. I feel like I see like 5-6 cars sitting here with their lights on waiting to go inside. I don't know, I feel like nervous. I don't know why I feel nervous. I think nerves mixed with excitement. This is my first release party. I don't know if I said that yet in this video. This is my first like book release party I've ever been to, and it's honestly the perfect one. I have loved the Hunger Games for so freaking long, and I've waited so long for Hamish's story. I am mentally but not mentally ready, you know? Hello. Can I please do a grande night lock punch? Thank you.
So we need 13 and 16. Okay.
Hello, I have a pretty.
You're all good.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a pen too.
I also got this cool pin. Oh my gosh. Going home and reading this right away. Part 1 is called The Birthday. That is rude. I've just made it to part 2, which is page 135. And like I was gonna stop here and try to get some sleep, but I don't think I can. The way it ended, the way part 1 ended. My husband's sleeping up there. I can't go to the living room because my brother-in-law sleeps in the living room for school. I'm in the room with our lights low and my little reading light, but I don't think I'll be getting any sleep. I made it out to the living room. It is about 6:30. I'm recording on my phone, so I can't show you. But it's about 6:30 now. I just made it to chapter 13, which is page 172. I'm like starting to get tired, but also just want to keep reading. I am loving this book. I love the story we are getting, and I feel like it's so much more complex than I was thinking it was gonna be. And I also love all of the little things that we're getting from moments and characters from previous books. I think that's really cool and neat, and every time something or someone new is mentioned or introduced in the book that's from one of the other books, I get like really excited. I'm like 30 pages away from the halfway point. I feel like this could be a good stopping point, and I could go and basically just get like a 2.5 hour nap. We set alarms for 9 a.m. to wake up tomorrow, so I'm starting to feel tired. Oh no. But I'm also like, I finally made it out to the living room. I can like eat my snacks. So I did end up going to sleep after that last check-in. I went to bed about 7 a.m. It's currently 9. I woke up like 10 minutes before the 9 o'clock alarm. So I got, you know, I would say like an hour and a half of sleep, which is like a solid nap. Made a large pot of coffee for Anthony and I didn't read anymore until last check-ins. I am on chapter 13, which is where we will be starting this morning, page 172. Safe to say I will be finishing this today if I can stay awake. But I mean, he's literally about to enter the games, and I feel like once he enters the games, like I am wide awake. So I started tearing up 2 different times already, and he hasn't even entered the games. I'm like ready but not ready for the rest of this book. I'm on page 214 now. Haymitch has just entered the arena. It's only moments before the screams begin. It's like the 4th time I've like welled up in tears reading this book, and I'm only halfway through. Oh my god. There's so much woven into this book of characters we already know and see and love and care about, and obviously new characters that we are growing to admire. And I literally had to take a break to like mentally prepare myself before he entered the arena, and I'm like 3 pages into it and I'm already like getting emotional. So heaven help me. It has been a few days since I finished the book. This book emotionally destroyed me in all of the best ways. Susan Collins never misses. Ever, 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 ever. And this book just feels like everything's now complete. Like everything is put together. We finally have all of the stories of all of the District 12 victors. Haymitch's story just fits beautifully into all of it. It is a 10 out of 10, a 5-star read. Obviously, it just pulled at my heartstrings so many times. I full on sobbed at least one time, as you saw. And there were other times that I welled up tears. There were still moments where I got to like laugh a little bit. It was so good. I obviously don't want to talk too much. I don't want to give any spoilers away in this video. I might make a separate video just so I can, like, you know, get everything out. But I won't do any spoilers in this video. So this book, obviously, if you don't know what it's about, it is Haymitch. He was the mentor to Katniss and Peeta in the original trilogy, and this is his games. He competed in the 50th annual Hunger Games, the second quarter quill, and the theme for the second quarter quill was double the tribute. So there was 48 tributes in the arena for these games. And the big overall theme for this book is propaganda, and Suzanne Collins just did a fantastic job with that. She has always said that she doesn't write unless she has something to say, and she had something to say. She actually opened the book. She had 4 different quotes. You can pause and look at that if you want to. The first quote in here is by George Orwell, who wrote Animal Farm and 1984. And those are also very propaganda-y books. So homegirl has something to say, and she said it, and she said it in such a beautiful, great, fantastic way. Powerful way. I feel like I'm still like processing a lot of the information. I'm currently in the middle of reading a book. Once I finish it, I'm going to be rereading the original trilogy, and I feel like things are gonna be different for me, especially with the character of Haymitch. Now knowing his games, his story, his background, and why he is the way he is. Those books are already like gut-wrenchingly tragic, beautiful books, and so now adding in this layer of knowing Haymitch's story is just gonna add more depth to it, and I am so excited to read them now, having read this. I don't know what else to say other than, if you haven't read this book, please go out and buy it. If you like the Hunger Games, if you like Haymitch at all, if you enjoy the movies, this book is worth reading. It is beautifully told, tragic. I do think it is the most brutal book of all of them, but it was done in such an amazing way, as Susan Collins does. So definitely recommend. I'll probably do another video like talking more in depth with it, full of spoilers, because I just feel like I need to talk about some things. Anyways, thank you for being here and reading this book with me and going with me to the release party. I had so much fun, even though I bawled like a baby. And I'll see you guys in the next one.